Welcome, Cancer. I'm Brenda, and I'm here today to bring you your January 2019 monthly angel tarot and oracle reading. I wish all of you a happy new year as we enter into a fantastic active year of 2019. I trust everybody had a beautiful season at Christmas time of giving and sharing love. As you know, this is strictly a general reading, and if you would like clarity, accuracy, or answers to any questions, I welcome you to go to my website, and there you'll see the services that I offer and how to either schedule a private reading with me or a Reiki session. Thank you for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing to these videos. Please be sure to click the bell next to subscribe so that you'll get notified at the moment any of my readings go out there. I truly am grateful for your interest in my channel. Well, my dear friends, let's get on and see what we have for this beautiful month of January 2019. Well, your overall energy, my friend, is the Page of Fire, and that is the Page of Wands. So I see that, you know, some of you are going to be heading out and receiving new growth. There's going to be new growth. This is about you taking action right now. I do see some of you are going to be getting some information. You're going to be getting some information from this page, okay? You're going to be receiving information. And they refer to it as information that is exciting and that it pertains to some sort of an endeavor, some sort of an event that you may be wanting to get involved in. I do see that some of you, you know, you're going to be able to use your own originality, your own ingenuity, and being outgoing and creative and being confident. You are going to be able to get involved and to apply yourself and move forward and take action with this new endeavor coming in. So this is the Page of Wands. This is all about looking towards your future now, you know, thinking about what it is you want to do and where you want to go, all about your own personal self-development. But that's what this talks about. This talks about moving forward. So your all-over energy here is about moving forward. It's about getting involved in a new direction with this endeavor, with this event, with this walk on your path. And it's going to lead you to more independence, more creativity, more ingenuity, and being able to use your talents and gifts that you do have to offer to this equation and this event. Now, let's see what, you know, is on your mind. What is it that you're thinking about? What is it that you desire? Well, you got the Two of Water, and this is getting an offer. Okay, this is a Two of Cups. This is you being offered something, and often it is the offer and commitment of love in a relationship. It has to do with that. It can also be the offer of, you know, a commitment, a welcoming into a new relationship that may be a friendship relationship. Perhaps things haven't been going the way that you wish they had, and all of a sudden now they're coming in with an offer of either forgiveness, acceptance, you know, that they miss you, that they want you in their life, and they're hoping that you're going to receive and take this offer. I do see that this relationship is going to grow closer. It may grow closer because of the word forgiveness. And being compassionate and being understanding and compromising in situations where we can't always have 100% our own way. And that's what relationships are about. It's about being balanced. It's about cooperating in a relationship and looking at the other person's point of view as well, in order, and the integrity and the morals of the other person, and being able to move forward with that information to grow, to allow this relationship to move to the next level. I mean, this is a beautiful card. It means this relationship that you're in with someone is continuing to grow closer. And again, you know, if there has been an issue, I mean, this is like healing, okay? This is the forgiveness too. I like to look at this card here, the Two of Cups. You're being offered something, and often it has to do with, you know, something that's happened. You've come together. It could be an apology. It could be you receiving or giving an apology, but it's receiving something that has to do with a relationship, and it often has to do with the emotions in that relationship. So I do see that forgiveness is coming into play here. That this is what will be the resolution to any conflict that you've had in this relationship. It's a good card of healing and moving on and improving the situation in a relationship you've had with someone, okay? It can be a romantic relationship, or it can be a friendship relationship. It can be a working commitment with someone that you're involved in with your job. Anything to do with someone in your life where there may have been a little bit of, a resistance, a debate, an argument, a little bit of a fight with this individual and a disagreement. Now it's going to heal and you're going to get back into it. It's going to grow again, this relationship. Now, let's see what you're working towards. Well, you got the air card, and that happens to be the Page of Swords. Okay, so air cards have to do with legal, have to do with justice and judgment and legal issues often, and, signing of contracts and things like that. I do see that you're going to be receiving some information here, okay? And they refer to it as challenging information. So some of you may be, and you're working towards this, you want to receive all the information that you can get regarding a situation in your life, or perhaps a legal situation you've been dealing with in your life, and you're working towards bringing this to a resolution, bringing this to conclusion, wanting this to clear up and finish up in the best way to benefit you. And they tell me also that you can, when this happens, you want it to benefit others as well that are involved in it. I do see that it can be a little bit challenging, this information that comes in, and it may cause plans to change for you, okay? When this information comes in, all right, it's about a truth. It's about a truth that's being delivered to you, about a situation. It could have to do with, you've been judged, or there's been justice that's going to be served here. There could be, it could be a legal issue, and this truthfulness has come out. And because of this, you're going to have to deal with this, okay? I do see that you've been waiting for this to happen so that you can bring this out in the open and you can deal with it, so that you can finish this up full circle, clear it up, clear the air, clear the situation around this individual or these people around you that you're dealing with this justice issue. So I do see that it can be a little bit challenging. If you've had plans that you wanted to move forward with, it's going to be put on hold for now while you deal with this. So please know that, this is what you're wanting to happen. This could be someone that's coming into you that's bringing this. Could be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarian, okay, that's bringing this into you. It may have to do, first of all, you have that relationship card, so it could all be correlated here. As we move through this reading, we may see that this may be this Two of Water here. But I do see you receiving some challenging information to do with the truthfulness. And you've been expecting it, and you've been wanting to deal with it, and you've been wanting to move on with it. So this is basically what you're working towards, bringing this to, out into the open so that you can deal with it and clear the air. Now, what's going to benefit you? Well, what's going to benefit you is a beautiful card. You've got the Ten of Earth, which is also the Ten of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card, okay? So, this card is all about everything working out in your life, in your personal life, in your family life, in having financial security, in your job. And you know what? This is what you're working towards. You want peace, my friend. Who doesn't? You want things to be concluded that are challenging right here, right now, okay? You want this relationship to work out, all right? And you've been waiting for this endeavor, okay, to come in so that you can move forward. But this is a beautiful card of success, and this is a beautiful card of what's going to benefit you, okay? These pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, all tens are usually generally good numbers unless they're the Ten of Swords, but, which is a whole different thing. But the Pentacles is all about abundance. It's all about you being grounded now and starting fresh and a new positive direction. It can have to do with abundance in finances as well, improving. So this is a beautiful card to get. The Ten of Earth talks about that. The Ten of Pentacles shows that in the regular rider deck, that things are coming into you. This is what's going to benefit you, okay? This is what you're going to be working towards in the month of January, and this could be the outcome card. So we will see when we get to that card. But right now, this is your goal. You're working towards harmony and happiness in your home life, in your relationships, in your workforce, your finances, all of that, and you're working towards that outcome. Now, your future opportunities here, unfortunately, you got the Three of Air, which means there may be some struggle here for some of you. Remember, this is a general reading, but for some of you, some of these cards will resonate, and some of you it won't. But the Three of Swords in the heart often means, burdens, You've been dealing with unhappy situations. You've been brokenhearted. You may have been feel you've been betrayed by someone. You feel like you've been left out. You feel this pain. Not one of my favorite cards, my friends, but been there. So it shows that, you know, with the Three of Air and the Three of you know, Swords, it talks about sadness and healing. This is a healing card. Some of you may have been dealing with a broken heart, dealing with betrayal, dealing with, you know, a relationship that didn't work out, or something that happened in a friendship that, you know, ended, and you've been brokenhearted about it. So you need to take time to heal. And again, this is a card that talks about healing coming in. And the way the healing comes in is often with forgiveness. And it's usually always with forgiveness. So it's about you letting go and letting go with love. If some of you have decided to walk away, you know, reluctantly, don't do it with anger and judgment. Don't do it with hatefulness. Okay, do it with lovingness. Send it out into the universe and let that situation of hurt go out into the universe so that you can heal your broken heart. Also, you know what? It's forgiving of yourself as well, okay? And that's how you open up to allow this beautiful love to come into you, or a friendship to come into you again. And sometimes it just needs space. We need to put space between us, but we have to be balanced. We can't carry that drudgery. We can't carry that feeling within our heart of the hurtfulness, but it does take time to heal, and I know that. And forgiveness is what's going to help you heal, okay? It's going to take time, and you take the time that you need, some of you that have been there. But this is a healing card as well, okay? This is about being balanced and allowing the healing to start to come in now. And I do see the healing wheel coming in. You're starting to look into this now. You're starting to let go, some of you, or you're trying to work on that issue and you're forgiving. Okay, let's see how you feel about this situation. Well, right now you're feeling like the Hangman, okay? You feel like you're in limbo. You're hanging there, okay? You're wondering what's going to happen. But this is the other card, is the Awakening card. That is the compatible card with the Rider Hangman deck. Awakening. Awakening is all about you looking at things in a different perspective. If things have not been working out in your favor the way you've been doing them, then now it's time to set yourself free. Get off of that pole. You're not tied there. Your legs are free. Your hands are behind your back. And look where your head is. You've got all that beautiful light and sunshine around you, which means you have hope. You can move forward with this. All you have to do is take those thoughts out of your head that are weighing you down. Don't allow that negativity and that hurt to take over your headspace, okay? Let it go. Throw it out into the universe and look at things with a different perspective. Look at things differently. If things have not been working out, then you need to look at the situation and say, okay, it didn't work out that way. I'm going to try a new way. And again, while you're trying to figure this out, it takes time. And often what happens is you feel like you're in limbo while you're trying to figure it out. But remember, while you're doing this, okay, this is important to remain yourself. Don't change for other people. Yes, we have to be compatible. We have to be, you know, cooperative. We have to be, you know, there may be compromises in a situation when we're dealing with others. But please know it's important to stay true to who you are, okay? Because this is your life. This is the card of Archangel Gabriel. He is the major messenger bringer of messages. So, you know what? You're starting to see these messages coming in. You're starting to see the light. You're awakening to that now. You're tapping in Cancer to your own intuition now, and now you're going to be able to trust it. So free yourself from this pole, my friend, okay? Know that the sun is going to shine again tomorrow, and if you look at things from a different perspective and throw out all that sadness and perhaps negative energy that you've allowed to enter your headspace and take over and cause imbalance, now you can throw it out into the universe and say, you know what, I'm going to take a long look at what's been going on that hasn't worked out, and I'm going to change it. I'm going to move forward in a positive direction that's going to serve me, that's going to be for my greater good. And perhaps you're the type of person that's been giving and relenting and giving into other people's demands, and now it's time for you to step off there. And don't feel trapped, don't feel tied up, don't feel blocked, don't feel in limbo. Now you can move forward. The awakening is all about that. It's about you coming into your own and realizing that you can move forward. Now, let's see what the advice from the tarot is giving you. Well, you've got the 8 of Water and you've got the 8 of Cups, okay? So this is moving on in a new direction here, okay? This is coupled with the awakening card, okay? You moving forward, realizing that, you know, you need to move forward here, all right? You've looked at and assessed the whole situation, and this is about a desire to move forward, okay? Things were out of balance. See those cups? They're not, you know, they're out of balance. And you're walking away now, going in a more positive direction because you're searching. You're searching for something more meaningful in your personal life. It's almost like spiritual and emotional growth for you when we walk in with this 8 of water, okay, and we couple it with the awakening card, which is, you know, the card of moving forward, of coming into your own, of realizing that you need to do what's best for you. And often that's walking away from situations, you know, the energy that isn't serving you, or people in your circle that aren't serving you. So I do see you moving forward. You're looking for something better. You feel, and again, this correlates to this, okay, the Hangman. You have felt trapped. If you look at the graphics on this, you've been dealing with an awful lot of information down here, an awful lot of stuff here below you, and now you just feel like you need to surface and take this big breath of fresh air, surface and inhale that deeply. So get yourself off of this, okay? Remove yourself from this. Get rid of that negative energy that's taking over your well-being. Now, let's see what your hopes and fears are. Well, you got the 9 of air, and this is where you've allowed yourself to be, okay? Again, it has to do with thinking the worst, okay? Losing your sleep, thinking that this situation isn't going to work out, bringing in negative energy, you know, and these are your fears. But your hopes is to move forward, okay? Your hopes is to be strong and move forward. Right now, I see some of you are still in this situation where, you know, you don't see the positive coming out. This could be a legal issue. This could be dealing with something in the courts. You know, anything. I mean, I could go on and on about it. It could be matrimonial, separation of, you know, disbursements of, you know, property. Also, it could have to do with, you know, decisions being made in business that you've had to do legally. The parting of ways. Feeling as though you're trapped in a situation, okay? Allowing that worry to get in your headspace again. We talked about that with the Hangman, okay? Allowing that information to get into your head and take over your well-being, and it's imbalancing you. You need to be balanced to be strong enough, okay, to stand up and get your rest. It's important you get your rest. You have to be 100% balanced, all 7 chakras. This means that, you know, you have to be balanced in order to be 100% to stand up and defend yourself, stand up and represent yourself in the best way that you can. So some of you may be dealing with legal issues here, justice and judgment, and you're feeling depleted, you're feeling defeated, you're worrying about this. Well, you know what? I want you to look at this picture. They're sleeping. It's not bothering them. You're the only one that's allowing this to bother you. So, obviously, it's not bothering them. So, please get your rest. You need to be balanced. Don't allow this to take over your sleep and your well-being. That's your fears right now. Your hopes is to move forward and get this ended. Your final card, which is your results card, my friend, and this is the Magician. So this is an amazing card of wonderful magic happening, okay? This is a beautiful card. He's got the infinity sign over his head. He's got all that growth at his feet. He's got every one of the things he needs. He's got the cups. He's got the wands. He's got the swords. He's got the earth. He's got all of that there around him, and all he has to do is believe it's going to happen. It's like everything's going to fall into place. So, you know, this is all about you're ready. Okay, you're ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest what it is you want. And it's like life is magical. This is a wonderful card of a good outcome. Okay, this is your result card for this entire reading. You can't get much better than that. Okay, this is all about things will work out for you. Believe in the magic. Believe in, you know, manifesting and believing what it is you want. I do see that you're a strong person here, Cancer. You're going to move forward with this. You're going to be able to deal with these issues that are here on the table. Excuse me while I pick up the Awakening card that fell here. which was how you feel about the situation. And, you know, the final outcome card is very, very successful. So, you know what? This is the first card that came out, which was your overall energy. This is a fire card, okay? This is a self-development card. And this is about exciting news coming into you, for you, some of you to deal with. And I do see that things are going to work out. This relationship is stronger. Some of you will be moving on, okay? Some of you will be moving on, but that's okay because you're searching for what's important for you, okay? This is about you. This is your reading, okay, Cancer? This isn't about everybody else. This is your reading. You need to step up and make yourself happy. And sometimes that means leaving a bad situation behind us so we can open the door to positivity, to the new coming in. And it's coming, my friend. You got this. This is an amazing outcome card. The result's great, Cancer. So the Magician comes up, which shows me you have all the resources to move forward. You have everything at your fingertips right now to make this happen. You know what it is you need to do, and that's what's going to happen at the end of this reading, at the end of this, and that is you're going to be able to move forward. Beautiful, beautiful card. Now, my friend, I want to see what your cards are here for the outcome, for the, you know, the messages from your angels. Well, you've got to have confidence. And while you're having confidence, my friend, you've got to communicate clearly. Okay? So when you're dealing with any of these situations here during the month of January, have confidence to move forward. Okay? You've got that. That came up with the Magician, with the outcome card here. That came up here, that you have all those resources available for you. So continue with confidence. Move forward, my friend. And when you're in the process of dealing with justice and judgment, communicate clearly. And that's what's going to get you through here. Well, my friends, I wish you a great remainder to January 2019. I will see you in February, and we'll be talking about love and Valentine's. And know that I will continue to stand in that circle of light for you, my friends.